The Iglesia Ni Cristo in the United Kingdom donated thousands of face masks. Here's Laban Season for the details.
As part of EBC's special anniversary broadcast, Iglesia Ni Cristo here in the United Kingdom has been actively involving themselves in the community, making a positive impact. Recently, through the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation, INC members donated thousands of PPEs such as face masks, even goodwill bags and hampers to many healthcare institutions and care homes throughout the country, and even to the vulnerable people in the communities. Let's watch this special report by correspondent Grace Rivera.
As society adjusts to the new normal following the worldwide outbreak of coronavirus, communities are now slowly easing back to their daily routine. The aftermath of COVID has left the world dealing with public health challenges.
Coming to work during this pandemic, it's worth risking our lives for it.
It has been a struggle because the centre is shut, but we are still running the food bank. And I'm running the food bank on a smaller group of volunteers. But there's an increase in the number of people that are accessing our food bank. So normally we would feed 50, 60 people. At the moment we're like 95, 100 people are coming to the centre requiring help from us. And that's what we're struggling with at the moment.
Obviously there was a short supply of PPE for the NHS and for care homes at the start. Like yourselves have come today to donate some face masks, that's always a big help.
The Iglesia Ni Cristo continues to extend their charity work through projects launched by the Church's Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, through projects such as Aid to Humanity.
It has such a big impact because there's certain food items that we're short of, and your donation is a fantastic help. So we don't get a lot of non-perishable food, the tins, the packets, and that's what we need a lot of, and that's what the Church of Christ is really great at doing, is providing that kind of food for us.
For me, it makes me happy because I know that there's other people out there considering, the vulnerable people and are willing to put forward and help them out.
In terms of donations of PPE, I'm not too sure we've had many of that. I think you may be one of the first. I think it keeps you wanting to come into work, wanting to come in and do your job and look after the residents, and knowing that you could potentially contract the virus yourself, but you're still coming in, putting yourself at risk.
Because this is really going to be a very big help to us here and take a lot of stress off what we do. So thank you ever so much.
Thank you to the Church of Christ for our lovely donations.
I would like to thank the Church of Christ in England for the donation you've done for our lovely staff and residents.
This is a big thank you from Ashgate House to the Church of Christ. Thank you very, very much.
Hello, this is a message for Eduardo with our grateful thanks from Princess Court staff and residents for your very, very kind, very welcome donation.
We'd really like to thank the administration of the Church of Christ for the donation of these really useful face masks.
I want to thank the Church of Christ and Brother Eduardo Manalo for the face mask donation.
I'd like just to thank Brother Eduardo from the Church of Christ in Belfast for these lovely donations of face masks and stuff for the staff.
Thank you, Church of Christ, for all your donations.
I would like to say a big thanks to Eduardo Manalo and the whole congregation.
Just want to say thank you very much for your donations and we really appreciate it.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
Thank you so much for coming today. The extra PPE is greatly appreciated.
When Josie got in touch with me, I was so pleased from the bottom of my heart, because I know that you guys always support us in a great way, and the food that you donate, it's going to help so many people, have such a big impact on people.
Reporting for EBC United Kingdom, I am Grace Rivera and I'm one with 25.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
The response from the healthcare community have been really positive, and going by the video played earlier on, you can tell how much they appreciated the efforts of the Iglesia Ni Cristo and the church administration for remembering them during the pandemic. Usually churches here in England are the ones needing donations and support, but the Iglesia Ni Cristo to be the one going out there giving donations to the communities, hospitals and care homes, it's a nice change. and it did come to them as a pleasant surprise. The face masks are reusable and of good quality, so healthcare staff said they are useful, especially when traveling for work. Many INC congregations also added a personal touch by giving away goodwill bags containing sanitizers, wipes, hand washes. And many packages given contain snacks to bring cheer and some hampers to lift up the spirits of the frontline workers during this difficult time. Iglesia Ni Cristo recognizes how important it is for their members to be actively involved in helping the local communities. Oftentimes, the support that the people receive here from the UK government and other non-profit organizations are not enough. The INC members, through the leadership of their executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, has been conducting a lot of charitable activities under the INC Giving and Aid to Humanity projects. So they are not new to this kind of initiative. Here in the UK alone, aside from the face mask donations, INC have been regularly conducting INC giving events like appreciation days for frontliners, teachers and policemen, cleanup drives and tree planting. They spend time with care home residents to hold Singing for a Cause events. They also conduct food and clothes donation drives and blood donation. So the list goes on. In short, the INC members here are really embracing the spirit of love for their fellow men, but not just by holding charitable events, but they are also actively sharing their faith, especially in these worrying times. Lastly, congratulations to the Iglesia Ni Cristo members and to the Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, on the 106th anniversary. Reporting from London, United Kingdom, I'm Love Ann Season, and we live in interesting times.